Yo, what's up? It's your boy D2 Titans Only, and this is me absolutely nuking a boss in Onslaught. With the build I'm about to share with you guys, literally anybody can nuke. The general gameplay loop of this build is going to utilize aspects, fragments, and abilities to weaken enemies, regenerate our own health on kills, create overshields to keep us alive, and absolutely nuke adds with destabilizing rounds. And volatile rounds. Oh, and don't forget absolutely one-shotting every boss we see with our super. To start off the build, I'm going to be rocking the Void Titan with super ability Sentinel Shield. With the recent buffs to roaming supers, we are going to have this off cooldown a lot and do a ton of damage with it. For my abilities, I opted to run Rally Barricade, Strafe Lift, Shield Bash, and Void Wall Grenade. Moving along to aspects, the first aspect I opted for was Bastion. Bastion grants us an overshield for us and nearby allies anytime we use our Rally Barricade. Bastion also grants the same overshield to us and nearby allies when we pop our super. The next aspect in the build being used is Controlled Demolition. Controlled Demolition is going to make any target we hit with our Shield Bash or Void Grenade volatile, and if we hit those volatile targets, they will explode. After exploding, health will be granted to us and nearby allies, keeping us alive and in the fight. We are still missing some key parts of our build, so next let's talk about our fragments. For the first fragment in this build, we are running the Echo of Instability. The Echo of Instability is going to allow our grenade cleals to grant our void weapons volatile rounds for 11 seconds, which is going to help us clear adds. It also grants us 10 strength. The next fragment we are running is the Echo of Leeching. The Echo of Leeching is going to start health regeneration for us and nearby allies on melee final blows, also granting us 10 resilience. Our third fragment is going to be the Echo of Undermining. The Echo of Undermining is going to allow our Void Grenades to apply Weaken, which is going to cause our enemies to take increased damage. And for our fourth and final fragment, we're going to be rocking the Echo of Provision. The Echo of Provision is going to grant us melee energy anytime we damage an enemy with our grenade. Now let's talk about weapon recommendations. In the primary slot, I like to run a special weapon like the Call, Swordbreaker, or some sort of GL. Demolitionist and Pugilist are the perks I like to run to assist with getting our abilities up faster. For our secondary weapons, I prefer to run a void weapon like the Grid Skipper, Gnawing Hunger, or even the Word of Crota. Just something with destabilizing rounds so that we can nuke our enemies with void debuffs. And for the heavy weapon in this build, you'll want to use Tractor Cannon. This plays a really big part in our ability to absolutely one-shot any boss we see. Moving along to our armor, for my Titan helmet, I opted into running double special ammo finder and harmonic siphon so we don't run out of ammo and create tons of orbs with our void final blows. Next, for our gauntlets, we are running the Titan exotic armor piece, Syntheseps, which grants us the armor perk Biotic Enhancements. Biotic Enhancements grants us a 50% increase in super damage when we are surrounded, as well as improved melee damage and improved weapon handling and reload speed. This paired with Tractor Cannon and Sentinel Shield is going to absolutely nuke any boss that we can get in range of. For our armor mods on this, we are going to be rocking Firepower and Heavy Handed so that we can create orbs of power with grenade and empowered melee final blows. For our armor mods on the chest piece, we are going to be using whatever resistant mods you need for the encounter you are on. Concussive Dampener and Sniper Resist are always good ones to keep in mind. Next, for our leg pieces, we are going to focus on health regeneration, so we are going to rock Better Already and Recuperation paired with Absolution so that we can reduce our ability cooldowns anytime we pick up an Orb of Power. And for our Titan mark, I opted for Double Outreach to reduce our melee cooldown and Absolution to reduce all of our abilities cooldowns anytime we use our class ability near enemies. For our artifact mods, most of them don't really flow with Void this season, but make sure you have Supernova, which allows your Void Breaches to cause your next source of Void damage to release a large weakening wave, as well as Served Cold, which also allows our Void Breaches to grant us melee energy. To use this build efficiently to nuke bosses, you're going to want to get surrounded to proc the Biotic Enhancements perk, then use Tractor Cannon to debuff the boss, then pop your super and beat him like he stole something from you. That's the build, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to play some more gameplay so you guys can see how the build works and how to use it properly. If you want to see more builds, I try to post weekly. And as always, thanks for watching and peace!